Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Mount & Blade 2. This is, of course, Bannerlord, and I am excited to get some bit further into this because we spent the majority of the last session losing battles, recovering, losing again, recovering again, losing again, recovering again. It didn't exactly go in our favour. However, now I feel like there's going to be a few more opportunities coming our way. We are no longer at war with the very, very strong Northern Empire. We are still at war with the Sturgians and also with Britannia. And Britannia is almost dead. So hopefully we can make back a few of the losses. I mean, none of Vlandia itself was lost. All of our territories here are still very much ours. So the core territory didn't take many hits. Everything else did. Alright. Meanwhile, we are getting ready to fight against the looters. What I was doing between sessions was I was just taking a look at the stats of myself and my companions. In fact, I have a focus point I should be spending. And I noticed something which was quite interesting. Agdil is actually a tactician. He's the only companion that has this skill, and I had completely missed that when I was recruiting. So Agdil might actually be a good lord for the future. And I think you can make your lords your companions into lords. At least you could in Warband. And I suspect that's going to be the same here. Also, good grief, his vigor is high. Bloody hell. Yaltir has got incredible control, which means that his archery skill is going to go through the roof. And I think that probably started at 130, so he's already gained 6 points in that, which is quite amazing. Kara has intelligence, but really needs to bump that up a bit more. She's also a fairly low level compared to everyone else. In fact, she's the same level as I am. And then we've got Tessa, who's already a level 18. Polearm is already maxed out, so definitely want to get another focus point or two to put into polearms for her, and also riding. Interesting. Hadn't really spent much time looking at my companions, but now I am doing so. A Magna with a 200 two-handed and 10 vigor. Nice! What does engineering skill do? It's your siege ability, basically. It's how quickly you'll build siege engines, and I think it's also how accurate you are when you take command of them. But I haven't really used engineering yet, because we haven't been in a siege where I could command the siege engines. No onagers. Anyway, we are about to fight this group of 37 looters. I think we saved the game before we stopped. Yes, we definitely did. So let's go for them. We are outnumbered, almost 2 to 1. Fight me if you dare! So we'll definitely want to try and reduce their numbers, if we can, a little bit. Sieges are interesting, I like the improvements. Yeah, sieges are fun now. Ooh, that's a nice hill.
Warriors! Onward, men! Hear me move! Infant, follow me!
This is actually a nice battlefield for us. I heartily approve. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. So
Men, hear
archers.
Get moving!
And then Tessa.
Men, move out! Forward!
You stay about there. And I'm going to go out and see if I can just reduce their numbers a little bit before they get too close to us. Hopefully the archers will be in range. There we go. They're starting to shoot. 1 down. 2 down. Oh no, that didn't kill. Got a bit too close there. I mean, from where I am, they should never be able to hit me with my lance. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be quite true. Now, we have clumped them together, so my archers should be able to hit them pretty easily. Unfortunately, they're blocking my lance quite a lot, which is just not good. Also, that tree is worrying me. It's making me a bit dizzy. I see enemies aren't any smarter. I'm not really sure what else these guys could do. They're just looters. They throw stones. fish in a barrel. I think that's one. And another one. And I have a really, really long stick to poke them with. So I'm able to stay far enough away, usually, that they can't hit me. So one man looks like he's about to run. So we're going to let them fight, because I do have big bonuses to reducing their morale from cavalry charges.
Footmen! Attack! Worry at them!
Alright, off we go. We'll let the infantry deal with those guys. I'll get the runners. Oh, you thought you were going to escape? Oh, no you don't. You let him get away! Why? Too slow moving in the water. There's a couple of them running over there. Alright, let's go. You have to stay far enough away. Ugh, usually. Yes, that was pretty good timing for that. Ah, nuts. I think they're going to get away from me here. Forces slow down dramatically in the water. Backhand hit. Nice. Not as slowly as infantry, though. That'll do. 4 renown from this. Crikey. I will certainly take that. 5 captives. 1 recruit leveled up will turn you into a footman. Actually, the footman should be up there, so should the lady crossbows. Okay. And then we got a bunch of loots, none of which I particularly want to use because these are looters. 8 escaped. Do I care about 8? Not really. So, how many troops do I have? We're at 23. We're already at the maximum, so I think we'll probably go to Vezin after Charas and just try to recruit a few more. Although, how many horses do we have? Let's just go and ransom these guys. Get up to 26. Alright, so what do we have? We have got 15, 19, 24. So we can basically get up to 24 troops. We're at 26 at the moment, so that would do. Oh, and I should definitely sell the stuff too. Gurning that much. What am I selling, which I shouldn't be? Hardwood. Please don't sell my hardwood supplies. I kind of need those. That's more like it. Hey, noobs enough. Trying to escape a Viking by swimming. Yeah, probably not the best idea they've ever had. Alright, so what shall we do? We could head to the Britannian territories and just go raiding. Although with 26 men, we may not necessarily have enough for that. Or we could go and try and clear out some more hideouts. And there may well be something to be said for that. The other thing I would like to do is become a vassal. And now that we're going to be in what I hope is going to be a more offensive war as opposed to the purely defensive one we were just in, there should hopefully be some opportunities for taking some land. How can I see if there's anyone here? Entho. Who is Entho? Company of the Golden Boar. No. And then Ellie's, who I believe is a Vlandian. I beg your pardon, I did not catch your name. I am Mordred. I'm Ellie's, a loyal vassal of Dirthbert, king of the Vlandians. There is something I wish to discuss. Is there a way I could pledge myself as a vassal? You would need to talk to Dirthbert on this matter. He's currently at Apcoma. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so we are no longer at war with the Northern Empire, which is these purples. We are at war with Sturgia, which is the blues, and with the greens. We just... No. Northern Empire just took Dunglanis from them. Damn. There's just Carbanzeth left. They're on the verge of being wiped out. Alright. Oh, where did they say he was? In here. Troops. Kingdoms. Vlandia. Dirthert. He is currently at Apcona, which is where? I wish there was a zoom to place button. Apcoma Castle, there it is. Which is pretty much where I wanted to go anyway. That is a lot of forest bandits. More than I'd like to fight, I think. 28 of you would be too many. He's not here. Where is Dirthert? Well, I haven't passed him, so he must be going north. There he is. Dirthert! I wish to parley with you. Yes, hello. My friend, it has been a while. There is something I would like to discuss. My lord, I wish to become more than a mercenary. Is there a way I could pledge myself as a vassal? You are known as a brave warrior and a fine leader of men, Mordred. I shall be pleased to accept your sword into my service if you are ready to swear homage to me. I am ready. Good, then repeat the words of oath to me. I swear homage to you as the lawful king of the Vlandians. I will be your loyal man as long as my breath remains, and I will be by your side to fight your enemies should you need my sword and my axe. I shall defend your rights and the rights of your legitimate heirs. Very well, you've given me your solemn oath, Mordred. May you uphold it always with proper courage and devotion. Let it be known that from this day forward you are my sworn man and vassal. I give you my protection and grant you the right to bear arms in my name, and I pledge that I shall not deprive you of your life, liberty, or properties, except by the lawful judgment of my peers or by the law of the custom of the land. You have done a wise thing, Mordred. Serve me well, and I promise you will rise high. I have great hopes for you. I know you shall prove yourself worthy in the trust I have placed in you. Cool. Alright, we are now a vassal. So, within the kingdom, we can see what influence we have. And it does seem like my influence was capped at 10 as a mercenary, because I have definitely earned more than 10 influence. And now I guess as a vassal I can probably earn more. And I'm the only one that doesn't have a fief at all. Oh, and we can see that we actually have some policies active. So the military coronae. Military achievements grant 30% more influence. Troop wages are also increased by 10. Each notable yields 1 influence per day to the settlement's owner's clan. Daily militia production is increased by 1 per notable in the settlement. Trade tax paid to the town owner is increased by 3. Town prosperity is decreased by 0.2. Interesting. Hover over it, it says it will convert to gold every month as a mercenary. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm now not a mercenary, so I guess it doesn't do that anymore. Or hover over this, is that what you meant? Influence is a really important currency when you're a vassal. Less so when you're not. But yeah, influence is for raising armies. You can spend influence to get other lords to follow you, leading them into battle, stuff like that. It's really important as a vassal. And it's one of the things I've been the most excited about, because it adds a huge amount, from what I can tell at least, not having played with it yet, to being a lord, and like the mid-game onwards. We are now very much in the mid-game, because of that. Mercenary is early mid. Becoming a vassal, even at this low level, is definitely mid. Right, let's go and crush these fools. Surrender or die, brigand!
Warrior! Move out! Infantry! Move men! On me!
You know what? There's a nice little hill here.
Footmen! On warriors! Move!
Alright then, come on Tessa, let's go and do some damage while these guys get into position. Hello, looters. Tree is in right the wrong place. Alright, let's try this again. Ow. Alright, I think we've done enough.
Footmen! Attack! Warrior attack! Warriors! Charge!
Let's see if we can catch these guys before they get away. Silly spearman. The archer's got the other one. Excellent. That'll do nicely. Maybe time to start investing in a business to get a regular income. Maybe. The problem is the regular businesses are 14,000 and I haven't actually earned 14,000 like at one time yet. The other thing is 14,000 divided by 200, which is the maximum you can earn. It would take 70 weeks to pay off. Is it 70 weeks or 70 days? It's probably days, actually. In that case, it's not nearly as bad. If it's 70 days, then it's worth it. If it's 70 weeks, then bit pricey. Caravans earn more. Yeah, caravan's something that I could potentially get tempted by. What's my trade skill now? I mean, we're still at just 24. Make profit from trade, operate caravans. This is a thing that we can do. Not sure how, but we can. Oh no, we need to talk to one of the notables in a town, don't we? So, for example, we know that Charas has a lot of cheap horses, so we could probably sell horses from Charas and send them somewhere else. For example. But we'll need to go back to Vlandian territories for that, and we'll need to try and find something which is relatively safe. Oh yeah, I do still have a skill point, thank you. That's a small gripe, I have no middle ground army. No, there aren't. I mean, kind of the Sea Raiders and Mountain Men and Forest Archers should kind of be taking up that role. I mean, there could still be something which is a little bit higher than those, but Forest Bandits really need a rebalance at the moment. Right, we have a focus point, which I might well put on trade. Doesn't need to be charm. Polearm could also do with one. Riding, not so much. Smithing could potentially do with one. Tactics are fine. Roguery could do with one. although roguery we could also get from a companion. I think I'm going to put it into polearm for now. Let that grow a bit faster. Leadership? I mean, leadership's got a lot of potential already. I don't feel like I need to put more points in there. I mean, this is all already not yet done. So the way this works, for those of you not familiar, you basically have a theoretical level, which is this, and then the practical level, which is what you actually have, which is here. And you can keep on growing to your theoretical top point. And you can increase your theoretical by spending focus points, which will also increase, like, the bigger the green area, the faster you'll gain those skills. As you can see here, learning rate plus times five times faster. Alright, let's head over this way. Although we could go to Dunglassis and sell some stuff. I think I want to do that. Or Spear is going after Carbanzeth? Might need to double check that. Before we do this, let's just double check the smithy. We have got no smithing stamina, so we can't do anything there. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell the surplus. We'll go to the tavern district. We'll ransom these guys. Didn't gain any points, but that's okay. Alright. Let's see what the army is doing. Are you fighting? You're raiding Goynet now. Faction successfully raided. Let's join the army and see where they lead us. My lord, there is something I wish to discuss with you. Go on. What you did to that village, I don't like it. Those farmers, they're a lot like my people. I want to know it won't happen again. I mean, that's not something I can promise you. Raiding is kind of an integral part of life. Very well, I will consider this. I'm not saying no, though. I will simply consider it. I like how these guys are just following us. We could turn around and just swat them aside. So why aren't we? What troops do you have, Lucian? 11 volunteers, 5 scouts. See, your units are kind of low level. But then again, so are mine. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to stick to this northern coast and see if there's just anything here that we can fight. Like, we just need to keep on building up. What's that? Grazing Rights. Oh, I can vote for stuff. Do I want to resolve the Grazing Rights decision? Okay. So, here we go. Landowners could often assert legal rights to common areas and charge villagers money to use them. If ordinary people petitioned a ruler, however, he might give them the right to use all common areas for hunting or grazing as members of the village. So settlement loyalty will be increased by 1 a day. However, the daily militia production will also be increased by 1. That's a good thing, surely. So I think I'm going to vote yes, because there's nothing really... Huzzah! There's no downside for this. Oh, I don't have enough influence. How much influence do I need? You're a lord and voting. The ruler will vote at the end to decide the outcome. I apparently can't support this. It's 50 to vote. Okay, thanks. Drink tea! I shall need to pour myself some first. What's my favourite tea? Earl Grey. Hot. Alright, I guess I'll have to abstain. I am sorry. Is that what the leader voted for? The Vlandians will not be granting grazing rights to the graves on the land held in common. This decision was rejected by support of the council. No, it wasn't. It was supported by 61%. Now, where are we? We've already got everyone in our party again, haven't we? Yes, we do. So... I mean, there is a Sea Raider hideout up there that might have things for us to fight, maybe? We'll go and have a look. Calradia's a little bit too big for us. I mean, we will eventually need to get our party back up to, like, 40 or 50, but to support that, we're going to need more horses. And to support having more horses, we need more money. Gotcha. Being a monarch means votes don't count, I believe. Well, it depends if it's a parliamentary monarchy. What's it called? Constitutional monarchy.
One man!
And you can still vote as like a privy council and just be overruled anyway. Which is what that looked like it was. It just means you'll piss off your lords if you do vote against their will. Oh, there they are. Hello, chaps. Okay, so let's put the archers.
Onwards! Face that way! Infantry! Forward! Warriors! Move! Footmen! Hear me! Move out!
Put you over there. Okay. Cara Willowbark gained a point in athletics.
Warriors! Give them hell! Footmen! Charge!
Alright then, guys, let's do this. Surprise cavalry charge! Oh, I killed the chief. Nice. The spear really is quite significantly slower than my old one, though. Strong and independent Mordred is a happy Mordred. 9 Raider Chiefs? What were we just fighting? And how did we beat them so easily? I'm not taking the peasants. Oh, we got another of the Northern Hubooks. Interesting. Which is what you are using, right? Yes. Agdil. I think that this is going to be for you, buddy. And some male chasseur as well. So you got 20... That's defense 29. So Tessa's going to get that because having leg armor on cavalry is really, really important. Oh, we got 3 of them. Oh man, this has been amazing, and we got another new Northern Hubok as well. Magna to you.